Welcome into week 2 of us in college football today, live from the Espn studio. My name is J-Rod. It is a huge day of college football, probably one of the best week 2s we've had in the history.
Because I'm streaming.
Well, it's not my fault that you're streaming at this time. So, we've got 4 top 25 matchups tonight.
Jared,
can you go right
into the games? Can you go right into the games?
Well, we have to talk about college football. Last week, I said last night.
I don't like college football.
So last week we had the Hawkeyes beat the Wyoming Cowboys. Not a lot of people thought that the Hawkeyes had a chance in that game, and the Hawkeyes looked very good in that game. Now, so these are the games last week here. So Jordan had let's see how many points he had last week. He had 29 points last week out of, I think, 30 games that we picked. Now this week we started 3 more games.
Oh, hey, let's go!
3 more games happened this week, including this one. So Purdue, a dominant victory last night. They looked good in week 1, but not enough to beat Louisville. Today, 21 more games but we have to pay some respects to these 2 games at the top of your screen right now.
I pick Iowa.
South Florida, Connecticut, that game postponed.
But
and Miami, Arkansas State canceled until
I don't have it.
Now today's games, 21 of them are highlighted as games that are worthy of being picked by our crew, our committee, and our network.
It is? It is?
I pick Iowa.
Jordan goes to the Hawkeyes. Why are you going to the Hawkeyes today?
Because they are good. They're good enough. I like Iowa. They won their last game. They looked tough in that game.
I'm going to go with the Hawkeyes. I think that Kirk Ferentz is going to get ready for this game. This game feels like it did 2 years ago. The Hawkeyes going into Ames. They should be prepared for this game very well. Cincinnati, Michigan. I'm going to go with the Wolverines this game on the ABC.
Michigan's too dominant.
Top of the hour. Jordan's going to go with Michigan as well. Cincinnati, they haven't really played anybody yet this year. I think they'll get showed up at least in the second half. Louisville, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I'm going to go with the Tar Heels. I'm going to go with the Cardinals of Louisville. I don't see that North Carolina has enough to beat Louisville. Louisville looks good in Indianapolis. They'll look good in Chapel Hill today. Northwestern, Duke. I'm going to go with Duke. I think Duke's, they're going to have a crowd behind them. Northwestern is a better team, but Duke,
Northwestern.
home field is going to be the key today.
Northwestern.
It's the battle of the smart schools.
Northwestern. Duke sucks.
Duke isn't that bad, Jordan.
I should say that to my aunt. My aunt would get mad. She likes Duke. You want some? I didn't.
Florida. This is the only team from Florida playing today. Is Florida Atlantic?
You can.
Atlantic or Wisconsin.
I can send you a screenshot. I didn't unsub. Aaron, if you say something about whatever, you're gonna be banned from the stream.
And we're having some technical difficulties with Jordan. He's not picking the game.
Sorry, I had some stream issues. Wisconsin.
He's going to go with Wisconsin. Not really a reason to go with Florida Atlantic, except that they are the only team in Florida playing today, I believe. That's what I was told by my network. I hope.
What?
I'm going to go with Wisconsin. Obviously, a Big Ten team is going to beat whatever conference Florida Atlantic said. Florida Atlantic, I believe, is the only team in Florida that's playing today.
Really?
Florida International played last night. Buffalo and Army. I'm going to go with Army. They looked good last year in the Army-Navy game. Didn't see them last week, but I think they're going to beat Buffalo today.
Army.
I'm just going to go with Army. Army strong today. Let's see why Buffalo is going to win, but we had to replace this with this was going to be the game that we're going to pick, but
Hello,
we had
stream. If I could watch it.
Eastern Carolina or West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Jordan, what is on FS1 today?
North Virginia.
Today on FS1, it's like the Walker Cup of golf. Golf today on FS1.
Oh.
That's why this game's on FS2.
There's 7 people watching. Hello.
I'm going
Hello, Gaming G. Hello.
West Virginia, they looked good last week.
Complete. What'd you say?
I said West Virginia looked good last week against Virginia Tech. They fell short. Pitt and Penn State, I'm going to go with
Stop sending me invitations!
Penn State.
Okay, I'm going to go with Penn State.
Penn State ranked in the top 25. Pittsburgh, they looked okay last year. TCU against Arkansas today, the SEC on CBS.
TCU.
You can go with the Horned Frogs. I'm going to go with the Horned Frogs as well. I think it's a rebuilding year for Arkansas this year. TCU, last year was their rebuilding year. I think TCU will get it done today. Arkansas, known for their offensive line. Now let's go with Western Michigan, Michigan State. I'm going to go with the Spartans today. Last week, Western Michigan, they don't have PJ Fleck this year. I'm going to go
Western Michigan.
I'm going with the upset. Keep in mind, Western Michigan, they kept in it with USC last week. USC.
They only lost
that's why they fell
last year. Guys, they only lost 1 game last year. But why didn't they go in the playoffs? Why didn't they go in, like, the college football playoffs?
They didn't beat anybody. They didn't play anybody. They played all the bad teams, Jordan.
Because they're in a horrible conference.
They're in the MAC. The same conference that Ohio is in. Jordan, why did you pick Ohio last night?
I thought they'll win because Purdue sucks. They're known to suck. But they actually surprised people.
Purdue isn't bad this year. Jordan, you didn't watch the post-game show last night. They said Purdue's a good team this year. Purdue's not an automatic win. Iowa might lose to Purdue this year. Fresno State or Alabama?
Alabama.
Jordan, I think the agents might come to your house and you pick Fresno State. I'm gonna go with the
Fresno
Tide tonight. Beat
Fresno State. It's like kind of like I think that Fresno State's gonna score like 7 points.
Oh, they're probably gonna score like 6.
They're
probably gonna score something like 10 or something because Alabama's
going for Virginia Cavalier.
I'm gonna go with Indiana. Jordan, you're going with Virginia? You're going with Virginia?
Virginia Cavalier. Let's go.
Going with the Cavs today over Indiana. Tulane or Navy?
That's a name that will be forgotten about. Cavs.
Jordan's going with Tulane. The green. What?
Okay. The bowl.
Navy?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Navy. Tulane isn't very good.
Who?
As simple as that.
Navy. Who's still in the party? Oh, all of us? The original
Nebraska and Oregon today. That came on Fox.
Oregon.
I'm going with Oregon against Nebraska, and then Jordan is going with Oregon as well.
How come my logo's smaller?
I'm going to go with, because we can't. If your logo's too big, it covers up the team. Jordan, remember your logo last year? It just covered up everybody.
Yeah, but because I had 3. Because I had 3 letters in my name.
My logo's not that big.
So if Washington back, I'll still be referred as the JW.
We're gonna pick Boise State, Washington State.
Washington State.
I'm going with Washington State. I think.
How do you see chat? Hold on, I gotta answer the question real quick. How do you see chat? What you do? I just pull up my stream. I just keep it paused, and that's how I see it. Okay, what'd you say, Jared?
I said, I don't remember what I said, but I'm going with Washington State. I'm gonna go with. This is a tough game. Minnesota against Oregon State. I'm gonna go with the Beavers tonight.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
He's going with the Gophers. Gophers against Beavers. Now let's get to Georgia against Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Irish over the Bulldogs. I'm going to go with the Irish. So tough to play at Notre Dame Stadium. Western Kentucky, Illinois. I'm going to go Illinois, Western Kentucky. Who cares about Western Kentucky? It's football. It's not no basketball.
Which one?
You're going to Illinois?
I'm going to go with Illinois. It's pretty horrible.
America's Game of the Weeks.
I'm going.
It's America's Game of the Week.
Are we going?
You can pick whatever game you want to pick first of the three gold games.
The Clemson game. I'm going to go with Auburn.
He's going to go Auburn today. That's
Clemson.
That's a solid
they lost some good players like Deshaun Watson, pretty good quarterback. They lost him. I don't know how they're recovered from that. What? They were crap. They played a crap team.
Both teams played very bad teams. I think that's what happened.
But now we're
check real quick who they play. Auburn we're looking at. They played Georgia Southern. They won 41-7.
Okay,
now we're going.
This guy,
I'm going to pick Clemson tonight. This is a team.
Boo!
They looked good last week. I have to go Clemson.
Bandwagon. Okay.
Now it's my pick. I'm going to pick. Which game should I pick first? I'm going to go USC, the Trojans, over Stanford.
I'm going Stanford.
Ooh. Burns picking against Los Angeles.
Los Angeles sucks. It's where the other guy is, Jake Paul.
That's where Colin Cowherd is.
Colin Cowherd?
Now, America's Game of the Week. Oklahoma, Ohio State tonight. Number 5 against number 2.
Ohio State.
Burns going to Ohio State. This is Lincoln Riley's first year as the head coach of Oklahoma. You know what that means?
You going?
You have to lose at the horseshoe. Ohio State. Ohio.
Okay, so I'm going to leave.
So 21 games have just been picked, but again, these games will we have to talk about that they are canceled. These games, sorry to everybody who is a fan of the U. To all of you guys, I hope that the Florida State Miami game next week doesn't get canceled. That's what we can hope for at this point, is that we don't get that game canceled next week. But next week, it's a big college football Saturday. It's a highlight of Clemson against Louisville. That's next Saturday. We'll preview that for you at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Make sure to bring back Waz. He has a petition on his channel. He's the one who joined us today. I believe I have a poll for some games in this stream, do I? Let me check. If I don't, I'm sorry. I do have polls in this one. So you have Iowa, Iowa State. I have to go Iowa, Penn State. And then I'm also going with Ohio State Buckeyes. I didn't put a Clemson game in there. I should have, but we'll make sure we get some good polls next week. for our entire crew, this has been a presentation of SN College Football today. Jordan Wozniak picks again. This college football season, I have not seen a better college football week 2 in my history of doing this. Last year, what were the games last year? I need to go back and check. But again, go over to my SN Sports channel to see the playlist of SN College Football. It has every single show that we did. Now, Oklahoma, Ohio State, this is going to be a classic. And go to my channel, the About tab, and you can see my top 5 games for week 2. I have them listed out. Go to it's on the About tab of my channel. Just click the site and then go to the Sports tab. And that's how you can see my top 5 games. Tonight on ESPN, it's Auburn and Clemson, and tonight on ABC at 6:30, it is Oklahoma, Ohio State. Next Saturday, make sure to see you at 9:30 a.m. Tomorrow, NFL Sunday begins tomorrow. We'll have that show for you 9 a.m. tomorrow on SN Sports. Again, this has been a presentation of SN Sports on SN. Looking forward to a lot of things. College football is one of my favorites. See you next Saturday. Peace out. Have a great college football Saturday.